The Commons on Augustana's campus offer a smorgasbord of healthy food. From lemon and cucumber water to a huge salad bar, students are being taught how to avoid the extra weight.
We do teach the students how to eat healthy off of that salad bar.
Each tong is color-coded. If it's green, students can load up on the item. Have as much as you want. If it's yellow, slow down. That item has more calories. If it's a red tong, eat it sparingly, very sparingly.
They give you a lot of options, so it's easy to, you can eat unhealthy obviously here too, but there's pretty healthy options too.
Sophomores Heidi Nelson and Ashley Moore had concerns about gaining weight when they first moved away from home.
I would say last year it was a lot harder to figure that out because, obviously my mom always cooked for me and made everything, so I knew it was good, but here there's so many options.
Healthy and unhealthy, but it's up to every student when it comes to what choice they'll make. The sophomores say while they haven't gained any weight, they understand how easy it can be.
You're up late studying, and then it's just convenient to have a snack.
A lack of exercise, stress, and alcohol also play a role in weight gain. But should it really be called the freshman 15?
Statistics show that over a 7-month period, it's generally about 5 pounds. But if you keep that pattern going, you end up getting 15 to 20 pounds overweight very quickly over a couple-year time period.
And college students aren't the only ones concerned about their weight. Watch tonight's Health Beat special, Fit for the Ages. It's right here on Kello TV after the 6 o'clock news.
Barack Obama's health care plan is so bad his own doctor is against it. I'm not sure he really understands what we face. Expect longer waits for appointments. More doctors will close their practices to new patients, and experts predict medical care will be rationed, even denied to the elderly. So ask yourself this: would you be willing to put your own family into the hands of Barack Obama's socialistic health care plan? Our Country Deserves Better PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Ever felt like your pillow was the only thing on your mind? Think it'll ever end? Introducing Lunasom PM, the all-natural sleep supplement with no side effects. Lunasom PM, better than a pillow. Available at these fine retailers.
When it comes to summer vacationing, many families are plagued by fast food meals. When you're on the road, it's tough to eat healthy, but by taking some extra steps, you can avoid a crash course to an unhealthy diet. Watching what you eat and making healthy choices can be easier to do at home, but when you hit the road, that diet can easily get left behind.
If it's a 2-day car trip, then there's a lot of snacking. That's when that boredom comes in and you start doing a lot of snacking, and we're just really not using very many calories because we're riding.
Registered dietitian Teresa Beach says it's about planning ahead. Instead of stopping at gas stations to load up on treats and sweets, pack a cooler. Include yogurt, fruits, veggies, and nuts. While low in calories, they also provide protein and vitamins to help you feel fuller. She also recommends planning your 3 daily meals in advance, especially if you have children.
If you plan out your meal breaks, then it's a little easier to say, well, it's 10:30 and we're going to stop at 11:30 for lunch, so, maybe you could have a handful of nuts.
Avoiding fast food altogether isn't an easy task, but even packing a lunch or two can make a difference. If you don't have time to stop for lunch and opt for fast food instead, Beach recommends choosing small sizes, grilled chicken instead of breaded, and substituting a salad or fruit for the fries. By taking the steps to check what you're eating and planning ahead, road trips this summer won't leave you tipping the scale. With Health Beat, I'm Erica Johnson.
What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep, Mom.
This new Trimedic nighttime cold and cough syrup will help get rid of your cough.
Really?
And that'll help give you a better night's sleep. Now, sweetie, what were you thinking if that farmer caught you?
I was trying to count sheep.
Triaminic, the medicine of motherhood.
How can Obama's plan cover 50 million new patients without any new doctors? It can't. It will hurt our seniors. End Medicare as we know it. Ration coverage and care. Limit life-saving medicines. Impose long delays on cancer treatment and other vital surgery. It's happening in England and in Canada. Don't let it happen here.
Tell Congress to protect American health care. Paid for by the League of American Voters.
During intense competition or a heated practice, athletes have to replenish their fluids, and more often than not, they may reach for a sports drink.
The main purpose of a sports drink is to replenish that lost sodium that you lose while you are sweating. And so that's what it's used for, but if you're not sweating excessively, then there's no real need to replete that sodium.
And that's why sipping on a sports drink throughout the entire day may not be a good idea.
If you are just a regular person that's not necessarily doing any significant activity, it's just basically replacing the calories that you just burned off if you're exercising for 15 minutes or half an hour.
Nikki Firstegg, a dietitian at the Avera Heart Hospital and spokesperson for the South Dakota Dietetic Association, says sports drinks contain a lot of sugar that our bodies don't need. This Powerade, for example, has 200 calories and 56 grams of sugar. That's the same as 14 cubes of sugar.
Most of us run around a little bit dehydrated anyway, and most of us do not think of water naturally. We drink more caffeinated beverages or a minimal amount of fluids. So we're always looking at being able to incorporate more water in.
Firstegg says even though it may taste better, we should never substitute a sports drink for water.
Water is necessary throughout your entire system because of the fact that we are made up mostly of water, and so it's essential for being able to flush out toxins, those types of things.
So all of the sugar begs the question, what are sports drinks doing to our teeth? I'll have that story on Friday's Health Beat at 6.
Sit. Good girl. I'll have a large coffee that don't. Sometimes it's hard to do the right thing. Sometimes it's hard with what I'm feeling. No matter how you tempt me. That's a good girl, Maggie.
PetSmart is the best place to find exactly what great pet parents need, like satisfaction guaranteed training. That's smart. PetSmart.
Working families continue to bail out Wall Street banks. We pay mortgages for those who borrowed too much. We own General Motors. The federal deficit tripled in just 1 year. Where does it end? Now some want Washington to take over health care. Government insurance means exploding taxpayer costs. There is a better way to health reform, with patients and doctors in charge, not government and insurance companies. Tell Harry Reid we can't afford government-run health care.
Families are taking more trips to the supermarket and preparing meals at home to save some cash. But eating in doesn't necessarily mean you're eating healthier. Dietitian Teresa Beach says just because it's on sale doesn't mean it's a more nutritious option. When cooking at home, look for recipes that are more wholesome.
More of baking, grilling, broiling, so that, especially for meats, is a benefit of eating at home versus out. Many times things are fried or they're breaded and they've got extra fat that way.
Whether you're on the road or at home, Beach says the key is taking a closer look at what you're eating.
You still want to watch portions. You still want to figure out what am I putting in this, what's in my ingredients, because that's still going to have a factor.
With Health Beat, I'm Courtney Zeller.